Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Devin Day here, bringing you a hair tutorial. So as you can see, I have full locks in my hair. I guess these are considered goddess locks. Not guess, they are. So I want to show you how I do it, my method. So actually I did these like 2 weeks ago, but I wanted to take some out in the front and in the middle. It took about 22, I think that's what I counted. It took about 22, so I did most of the like middle, just the middle section, and then just the front perimeter, and I got these two left. I'm gonna show you guys how I do this. So yeah, let's get started. So I use 3 different types of hair. So I use this twisted up pre-separated and pre-puffs springy afro twist in the inches 24, and I don't think they have the color up here, but this is the color 1B. I think this only comes in a 1B. Yeah, it doesn't say. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see this. It says 1B. It's about, so I don't have any more that's actually ran out, so I can't show you how it comes, but it comes in like 3 bundles. I could just put a picture inserted like somewhere up here so you guys can see. So I'm using that to wrap. I'm also using this to wrap. Lulu Trust, I guess that's what the brand calls, crochet braid, and it's in the color 2 though, and it's water wave. It's 18 inches. So I'm using both of these to wrap. I'm gonna show you how I put them together, and then this also come in 3 bundles. So it's organic here. I got the 18, 20, and 22 deep wave 3 pieces. So it comes in 3 bundles like this. So I didn't use this one yet, and I barely touched the 20 inch. This is the 22. I used all the 18 on my first time doing my whole head, because you really don't need that much. You only need 1 bundle. You don't need 3 of these, because this came out to like $20 something. You do not need all of this. You only need 1 bundle. But I didn't know. Yeah, and it is wefted here, so you do have to cut the hair off the track. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that as well. And yeah, so let me just get started. I actually didn't take these braids out. These are still the ones that I did. These are still the same braids I had for 2 weeks ago. All I did was put some of this on the roots, shine and jam, just to smooth it down some. It really didn't smooth it down that much, but it's better than nothing. And my process that I'm using to separate the hair, because I felt like that's what took me a long time the first time when I did this, was separation. So every single dread I had to separate it. Like I would do one dread, and then I would have to separate the next one and do that one too. So it's just easy if you separate the hair, so you could just keep going. So I'm using these hangers. I guess they're just regular. They're not regular hangers, but they're like supposed to be in the closet, so you can put numerous stuff on it. So I'm just using this. I just separated the hair. So right here I have the water wave and then the spring twist already separated for me. And I have the ironic hair right here separated for me as well. So what you're gonna do is braid your hair. I braided it. This also took me a while. I braided it mostly down. I didn't even twist it that much, so I should have just twisted them instead of braiding all the way down, because it doesn't really matter. Just braid at the root so that it's neat and tight to your head. So I'm just going to stick the crochet needle through my hair, not like that. Just stick the crochet needle through your hair. I'm going to take my sectioned hair ready. So this is like I said, this is the water wave, and this is the spring twist. You can tell the difference in pattern. I wish I had a number 2 in the spring twist, but my store didn't carry that, so I didn't get that. But anyways, yeah, you just separate the hair as much as you want, and then we're gonna crochet this in the root of the braid. close the latch and pull it through. Now I'm using my monitor as my mirror. I do have a mirror right here, but I don't know. It seems like it's a little bit easier right now for me to look through the monitor, even though it's really small and really hard to see. So now that I have that through, I have two sides, two even sides. I have two even sides. But we're not going to make them even though. We're going to make this side longer because I want my dread long. So my braid getting in my way. So I actually have this side longer than this side. I don't know if you guys can see that. I just go. So my dreads stop right here. So I figured just have this reach down here, and this one I'm gonna wrap with this in. I don't know if that was I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, but I just have one side longer, have one side shorter. I'm gonna add more here. I'll show you guys how to do that as well. So yeah, now that is in my roots, it's secured. I'm gonna just start wrapping. And you guys, there's a lot of wrapping videos. I mean, I'm not great at this. This is like my second time doing this style. And like I said, it took me hours because I'm not really that fast. Just want to show you guys my technique. And I actually enjoy them a lot better, smaller. I wish I would have did the whole head smaller. I definitely want to use nowhere near as much hair as I used the first time around. And you know, you don't really, I mean, you don't really know what you're doing. You kind of ruin hair. So that's what I did a little bit. But yeah, I'm just wrapping the hair around. Just making sure that it's getting wrapped. The water wave will like clump back up. Just make sure you just spread that back out. But that's what the other hair is for, so that it's textured. It gives you texture, because this will happen with mostly. It don't always happen with mostly the water wave. This is what happened to my hair. It doesn't always happen though, because I ran out of, like I said, I ran out of the spring twist hair, so I just had to use the water wave on some of them. So that one definitely happened because it's just water wave. I forgot where it's at, as you can see. So yeah, I'm just wrapping down. Then eventually when it gets like thinner and smaller, I'm just gonna add more hair. This one looks really thin to me. I don't know if I don't have enough hair, but we're just gonna make this work. Let me zoom out. See, so right now it's getting a little thinner. So I'm just gonna add more. I'm just gonna add here. This, see, now with this piece I don't need it as long, so I cut the water wave hair in half. The spring twist hair, it shriveled up more than the water wave, so I didn't cut the spring twist, but I definitely cut the water wave hair in half. So, because I don't need it that long since I'm adding it at the end. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to just put it on here. It's really hard to demonstrate. I understand now why people make the videos they do. It's hard to demonstrate this. So the cut ends, I usually just try to keep it. I want to wrap over that, because when you wrap over like cut ends, like straight ends, it just starts sticking out. So I like to keep that inside and wrap right over it. So basically I just add it on there. And I'm just going to wrap still in the same direction that I was wrapping in. It's a little hard to get the hang of, but I'm sure you guys can do it. And I don't know what just happened here, but I'm just going to add that back in. And you see it's like making like this knot, whatever. It like twirl or make knots. It doesn't matter because the more character I think looks better. But not that much character, but I like to have some type of character. It doesn't have to be super even or straight. So I'm just wrapping. I can't move you back any. Let's see. So I'm just going to keep wrapping down. Now this is a tricky part because you see I have as you can see I have curly ends. Like I told you, I used the Aronique here to give me curly ends. So I just wrap it to a place that I feel, because that hair is 20 inches, right? And I don't want it too long. So what I'm gonna do right now, right here, let me put you guys down. Right here, right? So right here, I'm just gonna take the crochet needle, stick it in where I'm ending at, where where I have it wrapped at. I'm just gonna stick the needle in here, pull that through. Make sure you hold on to the piece that you was wrapping with. And I'm gonna take a piece of the deep wave, this is the easiest way I think to do crochet. To do the ends if you want them. One of like the easiest ways instead of braiding to your hair. So when you take it out, you can just take it out and then you just have your own hair left. You don't have no weave attached to your hair. And you just pull it through. So you know you have to cut the ends. You know you have to cut the hair. So I just try to find the ends that's natural. Match it up to the rest. So right here looks about right. Put some more down because you can level it out. That looks about even. Then I take it and I just fold it right inside and I just wrap over it with that same piece you was wrapping down with from the beginning, right? And you just wrap over it, and then you just take the rest of the hair that you crocheted in from the beginning, this hair is messy, so yeah, and you just wrap down with all of it. Now you have this, just wrapping over this, the deep wave. Until you get down as far as you want to go, and then you can wrap back up. I didn't use any nail glue. I didn't have to. So I'm just wrapping down. Make sure you'll find your rhythm. I usually hold the piece between this and I just keep going. So now I'm just wrapping back up. And that's what I like about the kinky hair, because it holds it in place. You don't have to glue it if you don't want to. I mean, that's not saying it won't unravel. It definitely can unravel, but just make sure you do it tight so that it'll stay in place. And unravel a little bit, and that's it. You have your dread. So I'm just going to show you one more time. I'm going to show you the next one. So now I'm here where I can add the deep wave here, like I said. So this is the piece where I was wrapping. So I'm wrap one more time so you can see. So I'm gonna hold this in my thumb like this. I'll take my crochet needle, stick it in mostly at the end, like where you last wrapped. So this is the wrapped here. I'm just going to stick it in at the end. I'm not going to like this one. Stick it in at the end. Try to make it come through the middle. Yeah, it's already twisting. Here you go. Take this spring twist here. Put it right through the crochet hook. Close it. I think it's a little bit blurry. Close the hook. Hold on to one side, slide it through. I hold on to one side of the weave and then I pull the other side just through. This way. So now I just adjust it to length to meet so it's all one length. Hold it and just wrap. Guys, this is the end result. I really like them. I hope you guys learned something from me. I hope that was helpful in showing you how to add the ends to the end of the hair. Just using crochet instead of braiding on your hair. yeah, I just thought about it one day. I was like, let me just crochet it in, and that's how I came up with it. I didn't see it, so I don't know if it's out there already, but if it's not, then I just gave you a new way, an easier way, in my opinion, to add the curly hair at the end. So, just leave a comment down below. I'm gonna try to link if you have any questions, just leave a comment down below. I'm gonna try to link the hair in the description box, like different sites that have it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.